Penn State, I thought, Kelly, really kind of dominated physically against Oregon in the Big Ten game. And that one makes me a little bit nervous because the Penn State defense got exposed a bit, but their offense was way better than I anticipated. And so I'm sitting here trying to figure out, on the flip side with SMU, their defense was awful until late in that game where they finally started getting stops. But they were really bad at the jump there. I went back and forth on this one a lot. It's probably the game that I'm having the most difficulty trying to figure out what I expect to see. But ultimately, I just haven't seen enough from this Penn State offense to feel like they're really going to put somebody away. So I took SMU plus the points. And then if you look at over the course of the year, defenses have actually played pretty well on both these teams with 3 weeks basically to get ready for 2 weeks to get ready for both teams. I think the defenses show up. So I'm on the under and I'm on SMU. Crazy, do you have a read, or do you agree with me that this is maybe the most difficult of the first-round playoff games to figure out?
Actually thought, all right, congrats to Rhett Lashley. Congrats to SMU getting in the college football playoff. You know, Florida State lobbied hard against them being able to be in the ACC. And, you know, they fought really hard in the ACC championship game. And that's a sweet story and all. But historically, SMU 1-15 versus top 5 programs. Fine, we can say that their program got killed around the time I was about 2 or 3 years old. They got the death penalty, and it's taken a long time to come back from that. So there could be an argument there. But I think the reality is, I think this Penn State defense, while they did get exposed on a couple of occasions this year, they also held 5 different opponents to season-low yardage. 16.4 points per game and 282 yards. I mean, this is a really solid defense. I don't love or hate Drew Aller. I don't think he's anything special to write home about, but I can tell you this. If James Franklin has an opportunity to cover late and you're holding an SMU plus 8.5, plus 9 ticket.
I've been there.
And Penn State is up a touchdown. He's going to punch it in. He's going to kick the field goal. And those are the types of situations that make me want to break my television. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I lean towards Penn State. We'll see if I end up getting to the window with this team. I do think that Penn State has the easiest path to the national championship out of any of the other teams. But I'm not sure they're still going to get there. They are a solid team, but they've run into a couple of, we'll call it buzzsaws this year, where they kind of did get exposed, as you mentioned.